How are you? Are you ready
Great.
for your gig?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Can you give us some anticipation of the set list? Are you gonna play some new songs?
We got one new song today, and we haven't really gone over. I mean, obviously Scott's not with us, so we don't really want to get into too much new stuff. We really haven't gone over it as a band. We just recorded it, and that's it. We'll do some old stuff, some surprises. Of course, Andreas there with us, so we do what we can to make the set.
How does it feel for you to be back in Anthrax after 20 years?
Same. It does. It's not so much different for me. If anything, we're just a little bit wiser. Just try to keep the business, intact. Musically, I mean, I do what I do. I haven't changed. I mean, if anything, gotten a lot better. I just want to be fair and make things right. Not have anything that's kind of up in the air and people undecisive. That's not what I was looking for. Hopefully it's not that.
And did something change in the dynamics between you and the other members of the group?
All I can think of is just they were looking for a new style of vocalist. Back in the first go around, and all the '90s shit come out, and next thing you know, I'm not there anymore. And I mean, obviously, I come back and it works great, and there's no reason, whether is there a reason to do it, it's all their own, doing. If they want to do it. I mean, for me, I don't see why. After all this, we could have kept it together. I mean, it's just, and I try not to think about it because nothing you can do about it. It's just kind of a shame to see a good thing that we had going kind of dissipate. But hey, you know what? I try not to dwell on that. Things are going, like the record's smoking, there's some good stuff on there, and we play well as a band always. I mean, anytime we get together, the chemistry works,
Talking about the new record, Worship Your Music, can you tell us something about the new sound? Is it going to be a classic Anthrax, or is it going to be something new? You're going to pick up a new direction? Or?
Well, I think the music is, there's a bit more hooks on there, catchy. There's definitely some mid-tempo type of songs. There's very recognizable Anthrax there. There's no doubt about that. I mean, it's all over the record. I mean, it's definitely, it's got a tougher edge to it. It may, people say the vocals are a bit heavier, but to me, I sound like the same. But it's hard. I mean, you have to hear it. When you hear it, you'll hear some different, very similar, but then at the same time, some different types of tempos. There's a few straight up stuff, some thrashier stuff, and a couple of different turns on there. So.
And one last thing, how was for you to record the voice, the songs? They were already written before, or you did any contribution to the song?
Yeah, I did plenty of stuff on there. I mean, all day long I put new shit on there. I mean, I walked in there with a producer, Jay Rustin, me and him together alone. Day song, another day song, just bang them out. It's easy for me to do it, I didn't pay attention to. The only thing we had to do is just keep with what they've, we re-recorded some more guitars, we put plenty more drum stuff. We constantly picking up more pieces for the song, so they weren't really quite finished anyhow. So I mean, it was a lot of work just as well, but it was easy. It was just a normal process for me, but it was a lot easier because it was just me and the producer, and it had no tension. There was just a nice, easy flow going each day. It was real productive.
What about the lyrics? There are any recurring themes?
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on there. You just have to see. I guess a lot of times I'm not big on like saying this song's about this, because you may hear it and think it was something else. So it's kind of cool to like. I've heard many songs. I still don't know what they're about, but I think they're about something, and they may not be about that. So, and then plus I didn't write a lot of lyrics, so I wouldn't want to say it's about this when it might have been about something else. Again, being on the outside, so But I know there's a few songs what they're about. Obviously, I mean, even say one of them, the fight 'em, it's about the vampires. About just kind of a ghoulish, kind of demon-y vampire kind of thing.